My child, hear these words carefully. I am speaking directly to you. I know where you are right now, and I know the weight that rests on your heart. I see the questions, the doubts, and the quiet tears that no one else notices. I see the way you keep trying to be strong, even when it feels like everything is working against you. And today, I want you to pause and listen, because I am about to do something big in your life. You have been waiting, haven't you? Waiting for an answer, waiting for a breakthrough, waiting for a sign that all the pain, all the prayers and all the sleepless nights are not wasted. You've asked me, Lord, do you hear me? Do you see me? Do you even care? And my answer is yes. I have heard every cry. I have seen every struggle, and I care more than you know. Today is not just another ordinary day. Today is a day where I, the Lord your God, am moving things behind the scenes in your favor. You may not see it yet, but the shift has already started. What you thought was delayed, I am accelerating. What you thought was denied, I am opening in my perfect timing. What you thought was broken, I am rebuilding into something far greater than what you had before. The word says in Isaiah 43:19, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." That scripture is for you right now. You may feel like you're in a wilderness season, like everything around you is dry and barren, but I am declaring to you that living water is about to flow. Doors that were closed will open. Paths that seemed impossible will suddenly appear. The very ground that felt lifeless will begin to bloom with new opportunities and blessings. But hear me clearly, my child. For you to fully receive what I am doing, you must trust me. Trust when it doesn't make sense. Trust when it feels uncomfortable. Trust when your eyes cannot see the evidence yet. Trust that I am not only able but willing to do exceedingly abundantly above all that you ask or imagine. I know sometimes you wonder why I've allowed certain struggles in your life. Why the heartbreak? Why the disappointment? Why the closed doors? You see it as pain, but I see it as preparation. I did not allow those things to destroy you. I allowed them to shape you. I was pruning, refining, and stretching you so that when this new season comes, you will not just survive in it, you will thrive. Think of Joseph in Genesis. He was betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, thrown into prison, and forgotten by men. But I never forgot him. I was working behind the scenes even in the prison, and at the right time I lifted him up and placed him in the palace. What looked like tragedy became the testimony that saved nations. My child, your story is not over. Like Joseph, you have been through betrayal, pain, and seasons of silence, but the palace is ahead. What I am about to do in your life will make sense of the pain you endured. So do not despise the waiting season, because it has not been wasted. Every tear has watered the seed I planted in you. Every disappointment has cleared the way for a divine appointment. Every heartbreak has made room for the blessing I am sending. Trust me today, because I am about to do something that will shock even those who doubted you. Some people counted you out. They thought you wouldn't recover. They assumed your story was finished. But I am the author of your life, and what I write no man can erase. The same people who doubted you will see my glory upon your life. The same people who whispered against you will witness your testimony. Psalm 23:5 declares, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows." My child, that is exactly what I am doing now. I am preparing a table for you, and your cup is about to overflow. I know you've been tired. You've been fighting battles in your mind, in your heart, and even in your circumstances. You've been asking, God, when will it end? Hear me today. I am bringing rest to your soul. I am lifting the heavy burdens. I am fighting the battles that you cannot see. The victory is already yours, because I have gone before you. Deuteronomy 31:8 says, "The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Right now, I want you to believe that something big is already in motion for you. Believe that I am turning the story around. Believe that the breakthrough is closer than you think. Do not give up before you see what I have promised. My timing is not late. My timing is perfect, and my timing for you is today. I am shifting things in your favor. That job you've been waiting for. I am opening the door. That healing you've been praying for. I am sending restoration. That relationship you thought was lost. I will either repair it or replace it with something far better. That financial struggle that kept you awake at night. I am releasing provision. My word in Philippians 4:19 says, "And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus." I am not limited by what you see. I am not restricted by your resources. I am the God who owns it all, and I am about to release more than enough into your life. But again, my child, trust me. Do not look at the natural circumstances more than you look at me. Do not let fear speak louder than my promises. Do not let worry cloud your faith. Keep your eyes fixed on me, because when you trust me, you give me room to work. When you surrender, you open the door for me to move. Even now I am stirring faith in your heart. That faith is not small. It is the seed of miracles. Jesus said in Matthew 17:20, "If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." That mountain in your life, whether it's sickness, debt, rejection, or fear, it is moving. Not because of your strength, but because of my power. So I ask you today, will you trust me? Will you surrender the worry, the fear, the what-ifs, and the doubts? Will you believe that I am who I say I am, and I will do what I have promised? If this word is speaking to your spirit right now, I want you to write in the comments, "Blessed and ready." Declare it publicly, because your declaration in faith sets the stage for your miracle. And as you comment, do not forget to like this video and subscribe to Whispers of Grace so that you never miss the messages I pour into your spirit. This is a family of faith, and together we are walking into the promises of God. My child, lift up your head. Stop living as though defeat is your destiny. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are chosen, loved, and appointed for greatness. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." That future is now. That hope is now. That blessing is now. I am about to do something big, and it begins today. My beloved child, let me speak directly to the deepest parts of your heart. You have been asking me for confirmation, and this message is your confirmation. You have asked, "Lord, is this you? Are you really speaking?" And I say to you now, yes, this is me. I am speaking. I am answering. I am moving. I am about to do something big in your life today. Do not look at the size of your problem. Look at the size of your God. The giants you see in front of you are not greater than me. The walls that look unshakable are nothing compared to my power. When Joshua stood before the walls of Jericho, they looked impossible to conquer, but I instructed him to march, to trust, and to obey. And the moment he trusted me fully, the walls fell flat. My child, your Jericho walls are about to collapse. The obstacles that have intimidated you, the resistance that has mocked you, the barriers that have stood in your way, they are falling down today. Do not be afraid of what looks impossible, because I am the God of the impossible. Luke 1:37 says, "For with God nothing shall be impossible." What seems impossible for man is possible with me. You have been carrying the weight of impossibilities, but today I am exchanging your burden for my power. Stop worrying about how it will happen, and simply believe that it will happen. My child, you have been praying in secret. You have been fasting. You have been sowing. You have been hoping even when it hurt. And I want you to know that nothing you have done in faith has gone unnoticed. Matthew 6:6 says, "But when you pray, go into your room, close the door, and pray to your Father, who is unseen. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you." That reward is here. That harvest is here. The seeds you planted in tears, you will reap in joy. The prayers you whispered in silence, I am answering loudly. You've been overlooked by people, but you've been chosen by me. Some people ignored you, disrespected you, and made you feel less than, but they did not have the final say over your destiny. I did. You are my masterpiece, fearfully and wonderfully made, and I am elevating you in this season, not because of man's approval, but because of my divine plan. The very people who overlooked you will be shocked by what I do in your life. Get ready, because doors you didn't even knock on will open. Blessings you didn't even qualify for in the world's eyes will chase you down. People you never thought would notice, you will extend favor to you. That is what I mean when I say, I am about to do something big. Ephesians 3:20 declares, "Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us." My child, I want you to meditate on that. I am not just going to meet your expectations, I am going to exceed them. I am not just going to answer your prayer, I am going to surprise you with overflow. What you thought was the limit is only the beginning for me. But remember this, when I bless you, give me the glory. Do not let pride steal what belongs to me. Do not let distraction pull you away from my presence. When I open the door, walk through with humility. When I elevate you, stay grounded in my word, because your blessing is not just for you, it is for others. The overflow I give you is meant to bless families, to restore communities, and to draw more people closer to me. Yes, I am blessing you, but I am also positioning you to be a blessing. I am healing you, but I am also raising you as a testimony of my healing power. I am providing for you, but I am also making you a vessel of generosity. The miracles I am releasing in your life are not just about your comfort, they are about my kingdom. I know you have wondered if you are truly worthy of all that I am promising. You've looked at your past, your mistakes, your weaknesses, and you've thought, maybe God won't use me. Maybe I've messed up too much. But I want you to know this, your past does not disqualify you. My grace is greater than your failures. My blood has already covered your sins. My child, I do not call the qualified. I qualify the called, and you are called. Look at Moses. He doubted himself. He said he couldn't speak well. He was afraid of Pharaoh, yet I used him to lead my people out of bondage. Look at David. He was just a shepherd boy, overlooked by his own family, yet I anointed him as king. Look at Peter. He denied me 3 times, yet I chose him to be the rock upon which I built my church. If I could use them, I can use you. Your story is not too messy for me. Your mistakes are not too great for my mercy. That's why I need you to trust me, because I see the end from the beginning. I see victory where you see defeat. I see healing where you see pain. I see abundance where you see lack. Trust me, even when you don't understand. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." That is my word for you right now. Stop leaning on what you see. Stop leaning on your fears. Lean on me. And while you're listening, I want you to take a step of faith right now. If this word has touched you, hit that like button. It may seem simple, but it's a public declaration that says, I agree with this word. And after you do that, don't forget to subscribe to Whispers of Grace so that you never miss these divine messages again. I want you connected, I want you fed, and I want you prepared for what I am doing in your life. Now, my child, let me tell you why the battle has been so hard lately. The intensity you've been feeling is not because you're losing, it's because you're closer to the breakthrough than ever before. The enemy always fights hardest when he knows his time is short. He has tried to distract you, discourage you, and even isolate you, but he has failed, because greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. The enemy thought that setback would silence you. He thought that heartbreak would break you. He thought that financial struggle would stop you from believing. But here you are, still standing, still believing, still listening to my voice. That alone is proof that I am with you. That alone is evidence that my hand is upon your life. And because you did not give up, because you kept holding on, now comes the reward. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Your harvest is ready. You may not see the full picture yet, but the pieces are aligning. What you thought was random pain was actually purposeful preparation. What you thought was wasted time was divine timing. What you thought was rejection was redirection. All of it has been working together for your good, just as Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." My child, hold your head up. Stop speaking defeat over yourself. Stop thinking that you've missed your chance. I am a God of restoration. What you lost, I can restore. What you thought was gone forever, I can bring back in greater measure. Joel 2:25 says, "I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten." Every year you thought was wasted, every moment you thought was stolen, every opportunity you thought was gone, I am restoring, and I am doing it now. So prepare yourself. Prepare for open doors. Prepare for answered prayers. Prepare for favor. Prepare for miracles, because the very thing you've been waiting for is closer than you think. I am positioning you. I am aligning people, resources, and opportunities on your behalf. And when I open the door, no man will be able to shut it. Even as you listen, I am stirring something in your spirit. That is not just emotion. That is my spirit confirming this word within you. That quickening in your heart, that warmth in your soul, that is me. Do not ignore it. Do not dismiss it. Receive it. Hold on to it. Because this word is not just for today, it will carry you through the days to come. And I ask you again, my child, if you believe this word, declare it in the comments, blessed and ready. Let that be your statement of faith today. And remember, when you do, you're not just typing words, you're aligning yourself with heaven's declaration over your life. My child, today I am calling you into a deeper level of trust. Not the kind of trust that only works when things are easy, but the kind of trust that holds firm in the storm. I am asking you to stand on my word as if it were the ground beneath your feet, because it is. Heaven and earth may pass away, but my word will never pass away. If I said it, it will come to pass. You have been waiting for so long, and I know at times it felt like nothing was happening. But while you were waiting, I was working. While you were crying, I was collecting your tears. While you were hoping, I was aligning the pieces. Today I tell you, the shift is here. You will see my hand. You will see my favor. You will see the breakthrough that has been stored up for you. Stop asking if I can. Believe that I will. I am not a man that I should lie. I am not weak that I should fail. Numbers 23:19 says, God is not human that he should lie, not a human being that he should change his mind. Does he speak and then not act? Does he promise and not fulfill? If I gave you the promise, I will fulfill it. I am not teasing you with hope. I am delivering on my word. Look back for a moment. Think of all the times you thought you wouldn't make it, but you did. Think of the doors I already opened for you. Think of the battles I already brought you through. That was not luck. That was me. And if I carried you through the past, I will carry you into your future. I want you to let go of the fear that has held you down. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. Release it now, because fear and faith cannot sit on the throne of your heart together. Choose faith, even if it feels small, even if you don't know every detail. Choose faith. Faith will open what fear cannot. Hebrews 11:1 says, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see." That means you don't need to see it yet to believe it. Believe it now, before it happens, and watch as I bring it into reality. Some of you listening right now are about to see financial doors open that you thought were impossible. Others are about to receive healing that doctors said could never come. Some of you will be reunited with loved ones. Others will find peace that replaces years of torment. Each miracle will look different, but the source is the same. It is me, your Father. And let me say this clearly. Today is not a day of small blessings. Today is the day of big breakthroughs. That's why I said, trust me, I am about to do something big. The shift will not be hidden. It will be visible. People will see it. They will wonder how it happened. And you will tell them, it was God. You have been through a long season of testing, but testing always comes before promotion. Think of Abraham, who trusted me when I asked him to sacrifice Isaac. It was the hardest test of his life, but because he trusted me, I blessed him beyond measure. Think of Job, who lost everything but held on to his faith. In the end, I restored double to him. Think of Hannah, who prayed through her pain until she received Samuel, the prophet who changed a nation. Testing is not punishment, it is preparation, and your preparation season is complete. Now comes promotion. My child, you will rise higher. You will walk stronger. You will shine brighter. Not because of your power, but because of mine. Isaiah 61 says, "Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you." My glory is rising upon you today. You may not feel ready, but I say you are ready. You may not feel equipped, but I am your equipment. You may not feel worthy, but I have made you worthy by the blood of my Son. Step into this blessing boldly. Do not shrink back. Do not apologize for the favor I place on your life. Wear it as a crown of glory, because it is my gift to you, and I need you to prepare your heart. Big blessings bring big responsibility. When I enlarge your territory, protect it with prayer. When I expand your influence, use it for good. When I release resources into your hands, manage them with wisdom, because what I am giving you is not temporary. It is generational. I am not only blessing you, I am blessing your children and your children's children through you. That is why you have felt the warfare so heavy. The enemy wasn't just fighting you, he was fighting your future. He was fighting your destiny. He was fighting the generations that will come after you, but he has lost. Because today I am breaking every curse, destroying every chain, and releasing generational blessings into your bloodline. Hear me. The curses that stopped your parents will not stop you. The cycles that trapped your family will not trap you. The patterns of failure, addiction, and defeat are broken, because I am doing a new thing. Isaiah 54:17 declares, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and this is their vindication from me, declares the Lord." This promise is for you. The weapons were formed, but they will not prosper. The words spoken against you will not stand. You are vindicated. So walk boldly into this season. Speak life over yourself. Declare my promises daily. Refuse to settle for less than what I promised. Refuse to let fear choke your faith. Refuse to let people's opinions distract you from my voice. And as you listen right now, I ask you once again, if you are ready to receive this word, type it in the comments, blessed and ready. Let heaven and earth see your faith. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Whispers of Grace. This is how you stay connected to the messages I am sending you. Stay connected, because the days ahead will be filled with divine instructions, and you don't want to miss them. Now let me speak directly to your future. You have dreamed small because you were afraid to be disappointed. You have asked me for little because you thought I would not give you more, but I am enlarging your vision. Do not be afraid to dream bigger. Do not be afraid to believe for greater. because I am the God of overflow. Psalm 65:11 says, "You crown the year with your bounty, and your carts overflow with abundance." That overflow is your portion. Do not settle for survival when I've called you to abundance. Do not settle for scraps when I've prepared a table. Do not settle for the desert when I've promised a land flowing with milk and honey. Lift your expectations higher, because I will meet you there. You will not just get by, you will flourish. You will not just recover, you will be restored with increase. You will not just win, you will walk in victory that overflows. That's the kind of big thing I'm about to do, and let me tell you, it will happen suddenly. It will not take years to manifest. It will not drag out endlessly. I am a God of suddenly. In Acts 16:26 it says, "Suddenly there was such a violent earthquake that the foundations of the prison were shaken. At once all the prison doors flew open, and everyone's chains came loose." That's the kind of breakthrough I am bringing to you. Suddenly chains will break. Suddenly doors will open. Suddenly the shift will happen. So stay ready. Keep your heart pure. Keep your eyes open. Keep your hands lifted in worship. Because when it happens, it will not be a trickle. It will be a flood. You will be overwhelmed by, "My goodness." You will testify, "God did this, and it is marvelous in my eyes." Yes, my child, today is the day, not tomorrow, not next year. Today, I am moving today. I am shifting today. I am releasing today. And you will begin to see signs of it even before this day ends. Look around with spiritual eyes. Listen with spiritual ears. The signs are already there. And when you see them, do not doubt. Do not explain them away as coincidence. Give me the glory, because when you thank me for the little signs, I release the bigger blessings. Gratitude is the key that unlocks more. So thank me in advance. Praise me before the breakthrough comes. Worship me before the blessing manifests. That is faith, and that is what pleases me. Hebrews 11:6 says, "And without faith it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists, and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him." I reward faith. I reward those who seek me, and I am rewarding you now. So my final word to you in this moment: trust me, not halfway, not only when it's easy. Trust me completely, because what I am about to do will not just bless you, it will bless everyone connected to you. Your life will be a testimony. Your story will inspire others. Your breakthrough will lead others to believe in me. I am the Lord your God, and I do not fail. Today is the beginning of something big. Receive it, believe it, walk in it, and never forget to testify of my goodness.